Hi and welcome. My name is mravlek-bonello, and today my exercise program that I will be critiquing is This Girl Can, which is a Victorian-based campaign. The program overview for This Girl Can Victorian campaign originally started in 2015 with Sport England, the national recognised sporting body of England, launched a game-changing campaign to empower women to become more physically active no matter what their body shape, fitness, or ability levels. Within a year, it had inspired 3.9 million women to try a new sport, get back into shape, or a fitness regime. After seeing the hugely successful campaign, Vic Health was strong-minded to do the same for all women and girls of Victoria. In March 2018, we saw Vic Health launch the This Girl Can Vic campaign. It was a mass media campaign and it was a significant investment to help women and girls smash the barriers or perceived issues that stop them from participating in sport and fitness. The target population was all women and girls of Victoria, as Victoria is currently the only state who have bought the licensing deal of Sports England. The project aim was to build upon the success and empower women across the state to get active and overcoming feelings of judgment, which new Vic Health research shows is stopping them from getting physically active. The project timeline. The This Can Girl campaign is a 3-year Vic Health campaign aiming to increase physical activity amongst Victorian girls and women. The program focus is for girls and women who are struggling to get active and supports gender equality by challenging traditional gender roles and stereotypes in sport and by celebrating women in this space. The stakeholders. In partnership with a range of organisations and community groups across the state, including high-profile sporting codes, sporting clubs and charities such as AFLW, Cricket Victoria, Netball Vic, and many, many, many more. If you jump on the This Girl Can campaign, you can see a full list. The program setting. Originally, the program is a video that's filmed on a website and that's aimed for the target population. So for This Girl Can video, it features the voices and stories of diverse women from right across the state. It features younger and older women, mums and non-mums, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander women, women from cultural diverse backgrounds, women with disabilities, women across the LGBTI community, women with lower incomes or educational levels, and women living in metro, regional, or disadvantaged areas. The program. It doesn't have a set amount of times to exercise per week or when or who or how or why, but instead encourages women to get up and active without feeling judged. And that was one of the main focuses, was for women just to get up, get active, try something new, try a new sport, go to the gym, try a new facility and see how it goes for them. When Vic Health did some research, it found that nearly half of all Victorian women aged 25 and older feel intimidated by gyms, leaving 2 in 5 women feeling embarrassed and exercising in public. That's still 3 in 5 women, or 60% of women, who aren't participating in exercise due to feeling intimidated or judged. Nearly half of all Victorian women aged 25 and older believe that sporting clubs are intimidating, and around 1 in 3 believes that sporting clubs are not welcoming to people like them. And that is for a variety of reasons. Current success rates for the campaign show that more than 285,000 women and girls have been inspired by the campaign and are now being more physically active, which is just tremendous. It's excellent. So my health behaviour models linked to this It Girl campaign is a social cognitive theory. The social cognitive theory is the model of self-regulation that encompasses a self-efficacy model, which further encourages exercise to be a central focus of a person's agenda, strongly impacting on their thinking process, affects motivation levels and willingness to take action. Confidence and self-efficacy are also important concepts in this model, as they help dictate behaviour change in an individual. As an individual is striving to increase physical activity levels, they can only achieve this through confidence in their abilities and behaviour. The This Girl campaign focuses strongly on using intrinsic motivation to encourage women and girls to get active through self-regulation and focusing on mass media campaign of positive role women and their stories, which are available on the website to read and listen. And there are hundreds of women who've given their stories and explained what this exercise motivation means to them, what it means to be positively encouraged and not feel intimidated or judged. Strategies to improve the It Girl campaign. So my strategies to improve the It Girl campaign are, because the campaign doesn't set specific focus to time or dates or amounts of exercise per week, but it does provide users with the ideals of sporting clubs or activities such as dance to participate in. There are a list of people that had free workshops or free classes available, so they are on the website and they are allowed to be posted for free. But these times and dates were only available for a week in March at specific sporting clubs and facilities. So it was just whoever got out there, they put their times and dates up, said come try, let it be for free. So I think this campaign is to look into encouraging women and girls to become members at a club or facility, or signing up to a long-term goal or a long-term class like a 6-week dance class to create, that long-term goal, that long-term plan. So it's not just a short successful strategy. It is a long-term goal. It encourages them to keep going, to keep striving to be physically active. The website needs to be continuously updated with sporting clubs and events offering opportunities for women. This service should be free, and it helps encourage these clubs to want to promote joining and participation. As I said, there was only a week available when it was really highlighting for women to go and join these facilities. If women want to participate in a summer or winter sport, this is where the website needs to show times and dates of trainings, locations, that it's the summer season, now it's the winter season, and what's that like. As the campaign is intrinsically motivated, it can enhance their services by offering positive ways for women and girls to continue being long-term physically active, such as joining a sports team, but also how to get motivated when you're not, especially in winter. So as we are approaching and in winter months, it'd be a really great idea for the campaign to show, to continue, join a sports team that has a season of 15 weeks and do a preseason, do an after season, and to keep encouraged and motivated. If your teammates are out there, you're more likely to go join a team sport and go to training. But if they're not, it's pretty hard to want to get out there and be motivated. So strategies to improve this It Girl campaign as well, just a few more, are to encourage women and girls to participate in sports and fitness regimes with friends. This also encourages your motivation to go. It makes somebody want you to go as well and remind you have to go. Go hang out with your friends. It becomes a social interaction as well, and it builds teamwork skills. If you're playing a team sport, one of the essential skills you're going to end up having are teamwork skills and leadership, and such positive characteristics as well that will come from that experience. Studies have also shown that a decrease in mental health issues is associated with individuals who are active, and it helps to balance out life stressors, which we all suffer, especially doing our postgraduate studies right now. Health behaviour models used to underpin my strategies improvements are, I've used the self-determination theory, used SDT, is used to underpin my strategies for improvements with the This Girl Can campaign, as all my strategies are based on motivation, but the motivation can be intrinsic or extrinsic, which means it can be internal or it can be external. And that's what helps motivate a person. SDT was created in 1968 by Potter and Law. After building on Room's suggestions on the theory of motivation, these guys proposed the idea that motivation has the two parts. It is intrinsic and it is extrinsic. Intrinsic motivation is when the individual participates in an activity they find personally satisfying and interesting. And that's what the It Girl campaign can do, and so do my improvements, because they are all about the person themselves and them finding that activity satisfying. It's something they enjoy, it's something they find interesting, they want to do. Whereas extrinsic motivation sees the individual get satisfaction from external rewards of completing an activity like financial gain and awards, and that's not what my improvements are. A lot of people who participate in sport now aren't getting paid, they're not getting money out of it, they're not getting a reward, so it is intrinsically motivated and they're doing it for themselves, whatever goal they have, and if that's just to be part of a sport team, to make new friends, or to better themselves as an individual. STT is, however, a macro theory that focuses upon an individual's behavior that shapes their choice of activity based on their self-motivation and self-determination. So it all is about them. It's about how much they want it, how motivated they are, and how determined they are. How will I know if my strategy helps to improve the program? I plan to see this by seeing an increase in participation rates and physical activity amongst girls and women in Victoria. And for what we've seen already, with the campaign being going on for a year, over 285,000 women have started to participate in some sort of physical activity or fitness regime, which is just excellent. Another way, we'll be seeing sporting clubs and facilities noticing women and girls participating proudly in their club or organisation with a long-term focus. And that long-term focus is to play out the entire winter season, to make lifelong friendships, and then maybe go on to the summer season, or make it something they do every year is they play for that club. They try a boot camp, they have a goal that they want to achieve. Also, asking women and girls that report they have increases in motivation levels to be physically active is a big sign. If they're enjoying what they're doing, they're more likely to keep going and doing it. And that women and girls are feeling less judged or intimidated in sporting clubs and recreational facilities. These are my references that I chose today and have used throughout my presentation. Thank you so much for your time.